Grandma! I love you so much. I got your Easter box and I decided I was gonna open it on camera and give you my natural reaction. That's it. Is it a shoe box? My feet aren't that big, Grandma. Selfie bunny, milk chocolate bunny. I'm assuming it looks a little different from when you sent it. That was his eyeball. I love it. It melted. Oh, there's his other eye. You sent it like that. Did you catch the corona? Oh, hollow milk chocolate bunny. Not anymore. Hold on. Grandma? Grandma, hold on. I'm gonna still do it. It's funny. Love you, Grandma. Hold on. I put on some sunglasses for him. Oh, there's a bow tie? No, I couldn't find his neck if I wanted to. Yay. Okay. Where's my coffee? Wasn't there. Didn't do it. Except I am here. And I'm about to do it. There's a little bit left. Welcome back to Google Translate. Wrong show. Welcome back to Leftovers. That's the one. You know what? I want to stand. What the heck is a Leftovers? Well, I'm glad you're showing a little interest in my life. Leftovers is basically all the tiny little videos that I filmed that don't really make it into a full video. Also, if you ever wanted to know what my hands were doing while my face is talking, this is it. Leftovers is basically just all the small little videos that don't make it into a big video, but then they do make it into a big video because this is a big video. And they're in it. I'm just trying to work this slip knot. Just kidding, surprise attack. We don't waste food and we don't waste content, okay? So without further ado, you have any sevens, this is Leftovers. This next video was gonna be its own video, its own little thing. It was just gonna be a thing and everybody was gonna be like, you remember that thing you did? And I would have been like, yeah. And then we would have had that moment together. But after editing said thing, I realized this ain't a thing. It's pretty funny though, you can still watch it. It's about a bird pooping on my car. Bird just pooped on my car. Over there. Ugh, that's good. Pretty normal. Bird pooping on your window happens all the time where there's birds. The only reason I suspect foul play is because it was underneath a carport, flat on the top, no room for birds. My car is in a carport, no access to excess assets from birds. I have deduced it down to a couple of ways the bird could have done it. I'm thinking it was multiple birds, yes. Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, but no matter where that bird is, it's gonna poop eventually. That's what they don't tell you. There's no way. I'm not a bird, but can birds hover? There's only two openings to this awning, okay? If there were more than that, then it wouldn't be an awning, it'd just be like steel beams without a top on it. And that's just structurally redundant. I'm sitting in my car, I'm ready to back out. Meanwhile, a bird decides to throw its back out on the side of my car. I'm not concerned that the bird pooped on my car. I'm a little concerned at the trajectory in which it would have had to poop to make that splotch. It's not a drip down motion. It's more of a up underneath projectile up into the window. If anything, there's berries in it. I know ants can lift like 10 times their body weight, but I know for a fact birds can't poop 12 times their body length. There's no way. I don't care what kind of berries you got into. So that angle kind of leaves out the bird flying over top and pooping. That didn't happen. It couldn't have. Unless the bird just hovered, lowered itself, and then a little one of these, okay? Just a berries for you. That didn't happen, okay? I was in the car. I would have seen that. See, no, because the force that the poop did hit my window was the force of 1,000 questions coming from me out loud towards the passenger side of my car. What just happened? This could only be the doo-dooing of a sideways flying bird. It just looks like someone put a Yoplait blueberry yogurt inside one of those like shirt cannons that they have at basketball games, and then launched that upwards and outwards my windows. How much sugar's in this? My mind wants to settle on the blueberry yogurt shirt cannon hypotheses, mainly just because the idea of birds hovering freaks me out, okay? Hummingbirds get the pass. Every other bird, keep flying or else, okay? That is a direct threat from someone holding a Yoplait yogurt blueberry shirt cannon. Two can play this game, okay? We build bird houses and bird baths, and this is your thank you? If they poop on your car, that's a sign of respect and bird nature. Well, once I find that bird house, allow me to return the favor. I mean, the bird didn't even digest the berries. If anything, it's wasteful. And there's no way the bird survived that, okay? There's a bird somewhere out there doubled over in its bird bath just dying of dysentery. You don't just launch an 8-ounce container of blueberry yogurt out of your shirt cannon and not suffer consequences, okay? That's a hard way to go. That bird died by making fun of someone named Terry for too long. Dysentery. That's gonna be the last joke of the video? Really? You're gonna end it on that? Gross, Kelly! No one's Team Edward. Who? This next video is a little sketch thingamabob that I made. I made it for Facebook so that when someone comments a stupid comment, I could link this video to them. And then I thought that would be funny. But after editing it, I realized it wasn't as good of a comeback as I thought it was. But now I have this pile of sketch and what to do. Here it is. Welcome to Rideshare. No matter where, we'll ride you there. We should change that. 1 second, please. Hey, Ginger. Yes? Whatever your name is. Brandon. Grouch. I got a gentleman who needs a ride. Who is it? I don't know. Excuse me, sir. May I get your name, please? A joke. A joke? Yes. Sorry, can't do it. What? Why not? Just can't take him. Why can't you take a joke? How do you know it's a joke and not someone else? Sir, are you a joke? He said clearly. Still can't do it. Can anyone here take a joke? I'm very sorry, sir. Hello? He said he's never calling back here again, and then he hung up. Good. Unbelievable. Welcome to Rideshare. No matter where, we'll ride you there. How can I help you? Just a moment. Can anyone here take a hint? I love this so much. Oh my Lord. Have you ever just felt blessed by the Lord? Like the Lord just came down with his hand. And that's the only body part that seems to come down for some reason and touch people. I don't know. Sometimes you think you get bored and get creative. Came down, blessed me with a beautiful experience. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. I'm so surprised I couldn't make a video out of it, but this is how much I got. I came home today for lunch because I was hungry. Don't mind my chips in the back. And I saw that my 6-year-old was playing a game with our little dog. I don't know what they named the game, but if I had to name it based upon what I saw, I'd name it Swinging the Dog Hilariously by Its Leash. It sounds very one-sided, correct, since the 6-year-old was not wearing a leash. And when I say they were playing a game, I mean she was doing what she wanted and the dog just had to. And there's nothing more to it than that. It's just whatever she wants to do to him, he's gotta. It was one of those moments where it was really beautiful at first sight, and then I realized what was going on, and then it became hilarious. He's fine, by the way. He has one of those body harnesses because he's so tiny. So it's not like she was, you know, Ringer, if you ever read the book. I don't know, it's about chickens. Different animal, same concept. We have this fun little grassy play area where we live. But to the dog, it's the Hunger Games. And he's alone. And he's being hunted by a 6-year-old. And it's kind of like underneath this bridge that you have to drive over, but you can see down into the grassy knoll area. I was driving over the bridge, I looked down into the grass, I saw that my 6-year-old's there, she's playing with the dog, and I was like, that's just the sweetest thing I've ever seen. And then the dog levitated. She was holding on to his leash, spinning in circles, and he ran as much as he could until he's just now running in air. I don't know what was going through his mind. He's probably talking a lot of crap to Jesus, which that's probably why you got there in the first place. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, you can walk on water, check me out. I bet he could walk on water too. Just depends on how fast we can get my 6-year-old to swing him around the pool. I did that once when I was younger, but it was with a cat, and there was no leash. I used her tail. She puked. My 6-year-old comes into the house for lunch. Her cheeks are just beet red. I know why. And then the dog walks through the door, walks about 4 steps, and collapses. Okay, I couldn't see his cheeks, but I'm assuming they were also red. That's karma for sitting on the cat's face while she sleeps. Kind of makes me wonder what she does with the cat when I'm not around. The cat does have a little bald spot right here. For the life of me, I can't imagine what game she's playing. Or maybe the bald spot's from the dog constantly sitting on her head while she's sleeping. But I don't want this story to sound like she's mean to the animals, because last night the dog slept in her room in his kennel. I woke up, found the dog in his kennel with books. She gave the dog books to read so he didn't get scared at night. He chewed them. He ate them, most of them, yeah. Which is probably why she slung him around for a bit. Kinda wish I had a full body harness. No, Kelly, she was swinging the dog by the leash. The dog's fine. He walks with a waddle, but that was there before. That's it, that's leftovers. We don't waste food, we don't waste content, we do waste confetti. That has nothing to do with the video. Hope you have the best day ever, mainly because I said so, but mostly because you want to, and if anyone ever dies, just say you weren't there and you didn't do it. It worked for the owl.